Hello, Homestead team. This is Chaplain Robert Terrell, and this is your September 12th, 2022 Monday Motivator. I want to express my thanks personally to so many of you that reached out to me after last week's Monday Motivator, telling me of your grief alongside me, your condolences, and some of you sharing stories with me of when your pets passed away. I really appreciated your expressing your condolences for the passing of Clive. And that's what I want to talk about today, because it can seem like such a small thing to express those condolences. But I'm just convinced that our small things make a huge difference. Perhaps you've heard the story of throwing starfish back in the ocean. If you haven't, the story goes like this. It was once an individual who's walking along the shore after a storm when he noticed thousands of starfish that had been washed up on the shore. As he walked along a little further, he noticed a child that was in the midst of the starfish and would bend down, pick up a starfish, and throw it back in the ocean. He noticed this child continuing to do that. So he finally walked over to the child and said, "What are you doing?" And the child said, "Well, I'm saving starfish." Well, the man, being a realist, said, "You know, you can't really make a difference. There's thousands of starfish along miles of beach, and there's only you." And the story says that the child bent over, picked up a starfish, threw it in the ocean, and said, "Made a difference to that one." And then continued to do it. In the version of the story I like, the gentleman then began to join the child in throwing the starfish back in the ocean. Our small actions can seem like they don't make a difference in this world. When we see so many things that are horrific, and many of us have experienced things that are horrific. Many of us on our team have experienced truly adverse experiences as children and as adults that just seem like they can just destroy your world. How could a small thing possibly compete with that? Well, my faith teaches me that when we're faithful in small things, we'll be faithful on big things too. Those small things shape the way we respond to the big things. And Mother Teresa says that we should be faithful in the small things because that is where our strength lies. Not many of us will ever get a chance to do something truly great or heroic. This week, Queen Elizabeth passed away. She was known throughout the world. Most of us will be lucky if we're known in our community. But we can all do small acts of love, the verb, and those make a difference. Small acts like expressing to somebody how you feel their grief. What will you do this week that lives out love the verb? Because we teach others about love the verb, which is our core purpose as a company, when we live it out. What small act will you do this week? Some of you have already done it, and I appreciate it because I was the recipient. I would love to hear what small acts have made a difference in your life and what small acts you'll do this week. If you remember nothing else from this video, though, remember this. Our CEO, God, cares for you, and so do I. Have a great week, okay?